What's up, everybody? This is the poker coaching study session. Today, we're going to be looking at check raising at 60 big blind against a button. So let's get started. So, Arnie, what do you want to do here?
I'm probably just gonna fold.
Okay. Does that count as an auto fold or does that count as a fold?
I
You
wouldn't
got it.
call it an auto fold. It seemed like, there could have been some interpretation for nuance there.
Okay, what about this one? Could this one be a spot or it's another auto fold?
I don't think this is necessarily an auto fold. I feel like it's kinda close.
Okay, so we'll play it. All right. Do it again.
I just call here.
You call? You don't raise more than 10%?
No, we got ace high. We've got through to a straight on a rainbow. I think we could easily be ahead here. No reason to blow up the pot, I think.
I, I kind of agree, but there is raising.
That's
Well,
raising.
you got an overcard, you do a straight. Nah. You lose a point. Ether. This is an auto fold, right? Ah,
I don't think it is.
Oof.
no, okay.
We have enough stuff to defend with jacks, with tens, with sevens, with cards that have an 8 or a 9. This is going to mix folds at some frequency without a spade. And I would say primarily fold here.
Yeah.
This is an auto fold.
Yeah, we can check raise here.
I think
Probably.
you're calling primarily, but
Yeah,
maybe.
me too, but I'm just guessing more than 10%, probably. Yeah.
Very close, yeah, it is in there.
Alright, Consti, what do you wanna do with pocket deuces here? You can't fold, Consti. You wanna fold to one bet? You're such a net, Consti, come on.
I think you're gonna continue with a spade on this type of texture.
Let's call or raise.
I don't think you're raising.
Alright, Consti, you lose one.
Ito has declared that he wants to play too, so you can put him after me.
Welcome, Ito.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I wanna just looking how it going is well in the poker.
Yeah, no
I'm
worries.
not beginner. Yeah, I'm a very beginner in the poker, so I wanna learn how to have the success in the poker with this community.
Perfect.
Welcome.
So second pair, I think we're just going to call here.
Okay. Ooh, alright,
Almost got me. Alright, so this looks like an auto fold.
we're trying to figure out if it raises more than 10% or not.
Alright, Ito, this one you can do. Do you think this hand raises more than 10%, calls or
Uh,
folds?
I'm not sure, but I would do, yeah call.
Call, I agree. I think it's gonna be a call, and you are correct. Pair of
Thank you.
threes, good.
Alright, auto fold. What do we do with this? Arnie, what do you do with this?
I'll probably just call. See one here.
No spade?
I don't know, we've got through to the straight and we could just have the best hand here too, a lot of times.
It's a little thin here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. What do we do? The majority fold, you lose your point, or you answered correctly?
I don't know, it's a button range, right? He's gonna be probably just range betting his whole range here, right? With the king high board.
Okay, okay.
I don't know, it's up to the rules there or whatever, right? So.
They are for you to define, Louis.
Well, Consti said it was more than 10%, which is right. So. Let's go on that.
Okay, so is it my turn?
It's Peter's turn.
Peter, right.
Okay. So we have a micro spade. Not really relevant. A marginal made hand. We're gonna have lots of spades to bluff from that are gonna be bigger than this. This is just gonna be a call.
I agree.
Ooh.
It does wake up a little bit, but
A little bit of pranking. Not finding that.
Okay, I'm gonna say we raise more than 10%.
yeah, perhaps.
Ooh. Ah, Consti. What's up,
Ashwin,
Ashwin? How are
how
you?
are you?
I was digging in the scores yesterday. I saw Ashwin's almost $3,000 score. In the GG
Very good.
Master, I think it was. I also, do you know how many times he got second or third in the GG Master? I think a lot more than you think. Like, at least 5 times. You know who I'm talking with, right?
I'm confused.
I'm talking with you, but okay.
Oh, yeah,
You-
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't,
at least 5 times you took a podium in it.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I know Ashwin, he loves it, he loves it.
Can't see. You wanna raise? Did Kansi answer already? I think he did.
Perhaps, yes, more than 10%.
Definitely Kansi, definitely.
This
Pair
is
board,
one, I just wanna give him all the rope you can have.
pair board, you wanna raise as much as you
Oh,
can.
I know, 100%.
So almost every 8. Not the house. Alright, a tough one for Galen, please. Yeah, that will do.
Okay. This one is a little tough, but not as a check raise. It's not gonna check raise. What makes this one tough is,
Are you sure?
fairly sure. Like the 2 is inconsequential and you basically just have an overcard as an ace. So I don't think you're check raising this. Now the question is, are you continuing?
What about the back door?
You don't really have a backdoor. It's 5-6, so like, what do you want it come 4-3 and then you have a second best straight? Like,
Yeah,
I don't think that's going to qualify.
against the button, he only has 8s. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. So you say, what do you say?
I think it might mix calls and
Mix
folds.
calls and fold, okay.
I would lean fold, but not surprised if it has calls.
Okay, okay. Alright. You get a point. You lose the pot, but you get a point.
I lose the pot, but get a point. I think Ito, did you wanna be skipped? Cause you're doing something else? I think he's working on something. Or
Uh,
did you wanna attempt this one?
I don't wanna skip now
Okay, then
with
go
this
ahead.
hand. Yeah.
Alright, so you have two pairs. Are you raising, calling, or folding?
Yeah. Not fold. Just
Okay,
call or raise. But I wanna call.
okay.
Okay,
Um, I think that's probably not bad. This is kind of a difficult one because it's two-toned. And you don't have any suit interaction.
no, I think you're gonna lose a point here, Ito, cuz I think this has to raise more than 10%.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, see, more than 10%,
Ah.
48%. But you are correct.
Yeah,
You are not
majority
folding.
gone. It's not a mistake.
Yeah.
We just like to steal points here.
Yes.
And diamonds.
And diamonds, yes, you have to earn those yearly. Alright, Arnie, Ashwin, actually, did you wanna participate? I saw that you had joined. You can play our game. If you would like.
They wanna check raise more than
He
10% Ashwin or not?
He said, let's go. So is this check raise more than or less than 10%, I guess is the game.
Less than 10%. Okay, so what do you wanna do with it? You wanna fold? You wanna call?
I think he's gonna find the right answer. I think easy call. I would.
Okay. Alright,
Yep.
Ashwin
And he's good.
starts with one. Alright, Arnie. Are you gonna go negative?
We're gonna try not to.
Okay. You check raise 10-7.
I think it's just gonna be a call.
Hmm. Very
I know
ambitious,
we've
Arnie.
got a 7. But there probably is gonna check raise more than 10%. But I think this is just gonna be a call for me in game. Yeah, we're gonna check raise this one at more than 10%, I think.
Oh,
Oh,
Arnie.
Your intuitions were
You
correct.
got debated, Arnie.
I can understand where you're coming from though with it. It's gotta
Ah,
be one of your worst tens, right?
yeah, we would have got punished if we check raise there too.
right, Peter.
All right. Ooh. No flush interaction here, just a gut shot. Um, ugh. I guess I gotta check raise more than 10% here, but I'm not liking it.
I don't
Not,
think you do because of the ace king nature of the board.
well, like
There's,
Pete said, it's rainbow.
It's
it
rainbow,
is.
so you're gonna have a hard time finding stuff to draw on here. And it's a 6, so you don't have the wheel stuff that you can pull from. So it's gonna pull from this portion of the straight like 22% of the time.
Hmm.
Oh,
Nope,
I
check.
think, you're still gonna see like 5-4 of spades doing it because there's still 3 to a straight, 3 to a flush kind of situation. Maybe Jack 10 suited would be like a pretty strong candidate. So like 5-4, suited is like a really popular one and you do see Jack 10 a little bit. Waking up. I think it's one of those things, you're kind of blocking the folds when you have Queen Jack 10 is the only issue, so you kind of push him into having pairs.
Yeah, it's just hard to check raise this board, right? It's just not a big part of the strategy.
You're right, Peter, and this is like, you see what's going on with the 6x, like, because it's a hard one to find, you're actually starting to turn your bottom pair into a bluff targeting like high cards and
Yep.
middling pairs and stuff.
also
Yeah,
raising
60.
pretty big when we raise here, 80% or more.
Well, because you raise so little, you're very polar here, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, if you're gonna try to push some guy off face cards with equity, you gotta be convincing.
Right, a tough one for me, please. Huh. It's a tough one. I just call. With a spade I raise. With this one, I just call.
It's kinda close.
Yeah,
I don't know the answer,
yeah, very close. Look at this.
Yeah. but you found it. Good job.
One spade, we call. No, we raise more than 10%.
That seems good. Danny wants to play sunglasses emoji. He's feeling cool today, bros.
It's too sunny. I need my shades.
Yeah, yeah. He's got the hater blockers on.
That's right. No tough spots today.
I convinced Louis to play a little deeper today, so we're gonna be trying 60 big blinds. He compromised.
Feel free to join if you want. Anyone at any point. Okay, Consti's turn.
Saeed would like to play.
What are you
No
talking about?
raise? No raise?
Are you
Oh,
trying today, Consti?
locked up. Oh, dude, he's serious. He's
No, my
serious. Punish him.
God, Consti, you're
Punish
afraid
him,
of the
Louis.
nine then.
Punish him,
I'm
Louis.
gonna remove your point before time. Look at that.
Before we even look at it, before we even look at it,
Look at this.
before
Hey,
we even look at it.
you gotta raise your top pairs, Consti.
Well, it's not just your top pairs, it's your
The
best.
best
top pair.
one.
Yeah, you're just gonna coolering hands like Jack
you got-
10, King 10. It's just too valuable.
You gotta raise some jacks here, Consti. Okay. You just gotta. Man, it's big raise.
But you can see it's much more prevalent with Jack 10 or Jack 9, really wanting that straight interaction.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, they're just larger parts of the range too. You don't have ace jack here a ton because you raise it off some of the time, right?
Right, a tough one for Galen.
Do your worst.
Now
This is
this.
easy. That's too easy.
Now this,
That's too easy.
tough one, tough one, tough one.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so paired board, that pushes us into wanting to raise some of the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
3-3 is gonna be a little bit better for us, so that's gonna support raising some. We do interact with the 9, which is also, so there's like a lot of really attractive raise properties here.
Also,
Go ahead.
the spade.
Yep, the spade, that's the other one. Now, the one downside that gives me a little cause for pause here is we don't have an over. So like, we're a little light on the straight outs as they come, like a 10 gives us equity, but it gives us a second best straight a lot of the time. 7's gonna be really attractive.
So like a
Um,
10-8 here would be pretty good.
8, yeah, 8-10 is like the nuts. So I think this is gonna be kinda hamburgery, but I still think, especially since our top card is spade interacting, this is gonna be more than 33%.
Good luck.
Yeah, fold. So if it was 8-7, it's a slam dunk. If it's 10-8, it's a slam dunk. This is just like right around the fringes. And I'm pretty sure the solver is gonna support that. So like 8-7, 10-8. Like all of those are really good. 8-6 is actually even doing it a little bit with the back doors. 8-7 off is not though. 8-7 off feels, I guess, a bit wide. But I mean, as we described, it's pretty close. Like, if you look at 8-6 suited, just briefly, is it doing it with hearts?
Mm-hmm.
8-6, do the 8-6 one. No, so just the flush interaction. So it's a little wide. This was a good one. But, as you can see, very, very, very close.
Look in the chat, Galen.
Let's take a look at the chat.
Danny's trying to get banned.
Oh, he's trolling me. Yeah.
Let's see if he can win some points today.
I'm gonna go get my sunglasses now.
For the hater blockers.
Alright, Ito, what do you wanna do here?
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
It is absolutely fold.
Fold, okay, he said it with a resolute fold.
I'm not sure about this, Ito. Okay.
I think it's kinda close, but I do think he's correct. And I think this
Oh.
is a good one. This is a good one for Ito. If you look at the call, negative 0.06, so
Yes.
it is very close. It's not, the craziest thing to think about VPPing this. So I think this is a good one.
Thank you.
Then find me a difficult one.
Ashwin, go ahead.
Uh, I think with the spade I call. If I don't have the spade, maybe I find some. What do I do with king eight? Sorry, what do I do with 8-5? 8-5, I find some three bets, some check raises. I think this is an easier call. What's the cusp? 10%, right?
Yeah.
10%, so if it raises more than ten
Uh,
percent, that is the qualifier.
I think it's still an easy call.
I think
Yeah.
it's close, but I do agree with you. I think calling is gonna be it. And if you look, like 7-8% or so, so it is very close to the margins there. But you are correct.
Louis, can you look at 5-4 on that one?
I want to look at, I actually want to look at. I
5-4
want to
with
look at
a
8-5. I want to look at 8-5.
8-5.
8-5. 8-5 brings it in? No.
8-5
Uh,
off is
eight-
just a call, 8-5 suited is just a call as
Oh,
well.
okay.
It's like 5-4-4-3 in this one, huh?
Mhm.
The
Straightforward.
clean kicker needs more protection.
7-6 off. 8-6 off. Okay, so. Alright. We are looking for a tough one. Oh, I guess.
This one is a tough one.
I guess that was it.
Oh,
Sorry,
you
Dan.
missed
if
your
we-
chance to destroy me.
Yes.
So if we, what happens if we misidentify tough ones? Does that mean you lose a point?
I don't know.
Yeah, Louis loses a point.
Louis loses the point. Louis loses the
Yeah.
point.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, what was it? It was 9-6 off on what board?
Yeah. Yeah, it was
Yeah, it
weird.
was like Jack 5 deuce or something. It was just like a really bricky
King 5-3.
board.
King 5-3.
5-3. Really bricky board. And it's just taking like
That
random
was
low
that was a
cards.
landmine, the perfect landmine.
That
I mean,
was
I
the
guess a
perfect
7,
one.
a 7's good, an 8's good, a 4's good. I mean, I guess I can kind of see it, but. Alright, what are you doing?
It seems like a reach.
It is.
We must have had both suits. Like maybe if one of the suits is wrong, it's just folding, right?
So this,
okay,
I think it's one of the properties of 60 big blind that we kind of like are seeing. That's a little bit differently in some of the reaching. Just pointing that out,
Yeah.
but yeah.
For me, this is a pure call, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna say less than 10%.
I agree with you, yeah, and it's correct.
I hate it when Danny gets it right.
He can't stand Danny winning. He's got his hater blockers on, so
Alright, Saeed.
get blocked. I like
Saeed
this
wants a
one.
raise.
Raise more than
Yeah,
10.
okay.
Said was correct.
Okay. Alright, Arnie. The drums of war are,
At your doorstep.
yes.
I would have three bet this. I would have three bet this pre, but we're here. I think we got to call at least once here with two overs.
Do you
Ace high.
raise ever?
I don't think. I do not believe so. No.
I like Arnie's answer.
If we had a spade, maybe.
Maybe, right?
If we had
Maybe
ace
then.
of spades or jack of spade, I'm probably raising at some frequency.
Yeah, you can party a little bit then.
Fold.
I agree.
Raise.
Here's a good one. Here's a good
Raise,
one.
damn you.
Alex, you're gonna play?
I am.
Alright, Peter. 7 deuce.
Wow. This board texture is not conducive to us raising very frequently because lack aces, kings, queens, ace king, ace queen. So because the board texture doesn't lend us to raising very frequently, is this combo going to raise? And I think it will, but I think it's going to be less than 10%.
I think this is a really nuanced spot. This is really interesting. Because like the ace and the king are kind of blocking a lot of the flush draws he would have. But he's gonna have some opening from the button. I don't know the answer. I kind of agree, like maybe you don't raise this one.
I would raise more than 10% for sure.
It's close, but yeah, it is definitely more than 10%.
I guess any folds we get is good too, right? Anything that folds.
And
Yeah.
And he would have folded the 5-3 there too, right? So, but then we're bluffing with the best end.
Alright, Mr. Konstantinos. Consti.
No, it's me first.
Apologies.
Peter,
It's a
tough
LP,
one.
What was
sorry.
sorry, what was the result of the last one? I just missed it because I got to work thing.
More than 10%.
Mm,
It was like 20% of the time.
Yes.
interesting.
Alright,
Um,
what do you gotta do, Louis?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I would just call because we don't have a spade. I'm that
Just a
bored.
nice little call.
But
You think?
I see merit in raising. I mean, I would like. I might, but no spade, we gotta be high. Ah,
Ooh, is that more than 10%? I don't know if it is. I think you're
Yes.
safe.
yeah,
You're barely safe.
yeah. And then
Four, five.
put the spade in my hand, and then I'm doing it.
All bets are off.
See a spade. That's what you
Yeah.
need. No spade. It's like, you don't need to.
It's probably pretty high up too if it's a rainbow board too.
If it's a rainbow board, you have to do it every time.
Yeah.
I think. Alright, too easy for Consti. I know how to get Consti now. We just need to find him bottom pair.
This is a good one. Don't skip it.
Well, I think it's an easy one.
Okay,
Consti, what do you wanna do here?
I think IV Pip, he says.
Well, you got him. Seems like
Did
you-
I?
Yeah, I
I
think so.
think I think you might call here, Louis. I don't know.
You said
It
call.
doesn't. I think you might call here.
No, you know, you got no spade, no wheel, no nothing. We're gonna call better. Hey, he said call. We got him.
Alright, it's close, it's close. See, like, it's not an auto, it's not an auto, it's close, it's close. You were ahead for what it's worth, Constant.
Okay, go ahead, Callum.
Oh, this is mine?
Yeah.
I do think we can fold this one.
You're debating the others.
No, man, the 10 and the 8 are way too close together, so there's like, a lot more draws and we can kind of. Separate what we're continuing with is what I thought. Like this
Don't
would
get-
fall down.
Don't get debated.
It's a good one to try, though. It definitely is a good one to attempt to debate.
Alright. Ito.
I like trying to-
Ito, are you back? He said he was, stepping away for a few minutes. I don't know if he's back.
I like a good little prank here.
I think you can skip him for this.
I prank. No.
Go ahead and go to Ash.
Ashwin is ready to pick up the ball.
Yeah, let
Prank,
Ashwin
prank.
pick it up.
Right. Right. Yeah. Okay, Ashwin gets it.
I got it first.
Yeah, but you're last. That's the issue.
Wait
I
your
give it to
turn,
Alex. I'll take the
Alexander.
next one.
Can't do. No, sorry. Alex
This is a call.
has to finish in the negative. Danny. Oh, easy fold, right? Or is it?
Yeah.
Danny. Easy fold.
Yeah, go next.
Easy fold.
Go next.
Tough one. Okay, yeah, you can do that.
There you go. Okay. Interesting. So at 60, he'll have some deuce suited deuce stuff. We'll have some.
Not
Five's pretty
really.
low down in our kickers. I think we just call this probably raise less than 10%. Maybe it's a little like 3-5.
I'd say raise. Well, you on the button. He has
Yeah,
all
I got-
the stronger queens. You call that. It's a call. You can't fold.
B, is that B Coulter talking?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, no, it's no big deal. We're taking turns. It's a game, so if you want to get added to the list, let us know. We'll put you at the bottom and you'll get to have your go.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was talking to myself. I thought I was on mute.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no worries.
So you said call, Danny.
Yeah, I think so if I had to draw the line, I would probably be like raising
Sweet music to my ears, Danny.
queen
Thank
5 of hearts and diamonds, maybe.
Thank you, Danny, for choosing the wrong option.
Uh-oh.
Listen to him.
Thank you very much. Oh,
Is there a kicker we don't raise?
No, man, it's a pair board. You gotta raise it all the queens, at least more than 10%. I think that's the deal here. You gotta find a little bit on every queen. Look at this. Even the queen 3 off, you know. Just because it's paired, you gotta raise so much, right? But the deeper you are, the more it starts to disappear. But
yeah, I thought at 60 we might be deep enough where queen 5 doesn't want to do it more than 10. Nope.
If it wasn't a pair board, I don't think we would do it.
Could you click it up to 80 if you still have it open?
Same.
Okay, got a tiny bit smaller, maybe.
Okay, Said. Wow, Said.
Oh no, Said, what are you gonna do?
Say you're in a 500, Said. And then you qualified, and then you're in the money already. You wouldn't raise, right? Okay, okay.
Very good.
Alright, Alex, the DJ, I hope you lose.
Okay.
Not this. Yeah, you can do this. That's good.
This is just a call. We don't need to raise. We're good.
Okay, maybe you're right. Yeah, okay.
We're probably just good here.
Good one, good one.
That was a good one. I feel like some people got there. B Coulter wants to get added, so go ahead. You're up, sir. The
So,
way the game works is you need to identify if it is a check raise or not, and we qualify it being a check raise when the frequency is higher than 10%. So the floor is yours.
alright,
Okay. With this, it would not be a check raise. I'd say a call.
I agree. And you are correct.
Hmm? Got showdown value.
Alright, Arnie, let's start building some numbers here, man.
Yeah, you can do that, Arnie.
Ah, okay, here. Just seen this one recently too, so.
Kind of, there's a nuance, there's a minor difference.
Use your memory.
Probably just gonna call here.
Oh my god, Arnie, did you not see the 5 other ones?
I think he's right. I don't think you get to fold
Oh,
this one.
he's right, but he
You
needs to
missed,
raise
did
more
you
than
miss the,
10%.
Get on.
yeah. Did you, Louis, did you miss the nuance? What's the difference with this board?
I don't see it.
You don't see it, okay? So
The
the other
win?
one, our second card was below the other
The other
pair.
one was, yeah, it was a 6 on board. We had ace 3.
Ah, we're
Ace
above
three.
we're above the
So,
deuce
yeah.
now. I
So
see.
yeah, you're above the deuce now. You have a little bit higher equity and it truly is like, he doesn't have a lot of deuce X, so it truly is like queen, queen blank.
I
Which
see.
means you're gonna have to expand your range a little bit on this one.
Okay, makes sense.
But I still missed it because it would check raising more than.
This guy's
10%.
pocket
Well-
fives. We're gonna hit our six.
Well,
man.
Arnie,
Yeah,
you didn't miss a
Arnie,
VPIP. You didn't miss a VPIP, and that's what's important.
Yeah.
Like some of the people.
We're gonna be good ahead a lot of time here anyways. We're gonna have the best hand, right? So.
Yeah.
Oh, Peter,
Alright. This is a good one. I don't know the answer off the top of my head.
every time Peter is getting like a flush draw with the deuce.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Any
I just had
nuance
this
plus
cough.
draws.
Yeah, it's interesting. This is a board we are gonna have a fair amount of raising on, but I would not be raising this hand.
Oh, Peter, you got it. right.
Oh,
Peter.
see,
Should
I
have
thought this
listened to
one
my
was
cough.
tough. Cause we are a little bit deeper now, so you are gonna be turning some bottom pairs into bluffs sometimes, but I don't know if that like overrides the fact that we just have like a mediocre flush draw. And it seems to be like it does affect it a little bit.
I just don't know if we're ever happy if piles of money start going in on the turn when the flush comes in.
Primarily.
I would be happy.
I think you're not dissuaded. You're gonna still play poker. Alright, Louis, what are you gonna do? Auto fold?
Nah,
Call?
I think we call. We call and then with one spade I would raise.
It's tough. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think you get to fold because like a 4 is a pretty clean out to a 5 card hand,
Yeah,
assuming it.
every time
But,
I like the 92%.
What's this guy doing?
Fancy, what do you wanna do here? Are you gonna give another wrong answer? Okay, no X-rays. Yeah, I think you're right.
Call, but no check raise. He is
Alright.
right. Hooray.
Back to 0. Whew. Too easy for you.
Yeah.
Alright, you can run away, can see it's okay.
This is too easy. It's a fold. Too easy.
Can you add
is a
Sammy to the
fold.
bottom of the list?
Who?
Sammy in the chat.
Sammy. He wants in.
Oh,
Get him in,
Sammy,
coach.
Sammy. Sammy boy, right, who
On Steve.
oh, we're looking for something for Gavin. Ah, okay.
Yeah, keep
You
holding.
can-
Fold. You don't VPIP this one.
You sure?
It's two-tone. I don't think you do.
Huh.
Okay, whatever.
Very,
Find
very-
me another one. Come on, it's mixing folds. Find a good one.
Hey, it's a call.
Okay, well, since
no,
you
no,
didn't
okay,
define it, where are we defining the margins? You didn't define it earlier.
Yeah, forget it. Do this one. No, not this one.
That one's too easy too. Okay.
Yeah,
There you go.
I mean,
the margins. Are you in the margin? Are you a margin kind of guy?
like, this one makes a much better call than a check raise, but my problem is like, you might see more than 10% here. Like
He's gonna
it's
get 12.2.
yeah, it's gonna be something like that, like. The 3 being below the 5 and the 7, like, don't make it wanna check raise, but the fact that you have the back door, I think kind of do make it wanna check raise a little bit. This is literally like one of the worst ones that you have. I'm gonna be brave and say check raise more than 10%.
Yeah.
Your call.
Yeah. Yeah. See, it's
Louis,
tough, man, like, cause I
find me a
never
tough
check
one.
raise. Yep, I never check raise that in game.
So why did you say check raise?
Well,
See?
because you gotta play the game.
Yeah. That. Check.
So Jack deuce, so it starts doing it at Jack. It wants Jack 5. Not even Jack 4 does it.
Like
Like,
6.
it's because it's the thing we just talked about, like identify, like you need a card that's better than the bottom pair there. So you can cooler some of like the 2 pairs that he might have or whatever.
Yeah, it was the same as the 9 high board that you had where you had the 8-6 off.
Yeah, it is. I thought maybe with the back door hearts, it might like get a little froggy, but okay, take me away.
This raise frequency is kind of low, no? It doesn't look as lit up as normal.
I think it's also a function of us being a little bit deeper.
Maybe Jack 7-5. It's like too much is gonna change. We got to be a little careful.
Yeah,
Is
is quite
Ito in the house?
I don't know. Is he back? Ito, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright, play the game. What are you doing here?
In my case, it is absolutely, I think, fold.
Oh, Ito, I don't know if we can fold a pair, man.
Yeah. That's not gonna be
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah.
just a call because you have a
Mm.
pair. And it's a small bet.
Yeah, and you have a spade too.
Oh yeah, and the spade. So you have 3 to a straight, 3 to a flush and a pair.
Alright, Ashley, what do you wanna do here?
Easy scam.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, sir.
So you said just call, right?
No, I said raise. Be
Oh.
more than 10% raising.
You sure?
Me too.
You don't wanna just
I
call?
think- Nah, I think I'd probably do it, probably make it 55.
You don't wanna think again, Ashwin.
No, thank you. Don't think when you play poker.
You're not gonna get him, Louis. He's too
I'm
good.
trying, man. I'm trying.
He's too good. You're not gonna
Ashwin
get
is
him.
solid. He's like, nah. I'm right.
Stop thinking when you're playing poker. Anyway, Louis, I'm
Wait.
really sorry. I may have
Nope.
to.
You
may have
saved
to
me.
leave. I may have to leave. I'll see you guys I'll see you guys maybe next session.
Thanks a
Sorry,
lot,
guys.
Ashwin. Have a good one.
I wasn't
You
sure
too.
about this 9 high, man.
God damn it, Danny.
You had a gutter. You called 9 high with a gutter on
It's
ace
an
3
easy
deuce. Why
fold.
not on Jack 10-7?
It's an easy fold. See, that's where like we draw the line. Like I need to figure out what's an easy fold.
I think I would have said fold, but I had to think for a minute at least.
Okay, do this one. Here.
There you go. This is a good one. All right. Paired board, we will often defend via raising. We have an 8, which blocks a lot of bluffs. Normally, when you block a lot of bluffs, you also want to defend more via raising, I think. Backdoor hearts, but we have ace high. Ace high trumps all, right? Ace high trumps all. We play call. I don't know. This one's really tricky.
You got your
Ooh.
final answer, Danny.
This is a tricky one, Danny.
Yeah, both
Okay, hold on.
ranges
If
have
I had ace 10
offsuit
of hearts,
nines.
I'm
I'd
gonna,
always
I'm gonna mute the Galen because he's starting to whisper.
I just agreed. He said it's tricky. I said it's tricky.
No whispering in the audience.
Alright, I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet.
I'm just kidding.
Full. Answer's full.
I-
There you go.
No.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna say more than 10%.
Oh,
Oh
Danny,
my god.
Danny, he can't, he said call first. I should have just did click. Now you figured it out. Oh.
Oh.
God damn it.
Or did he?
You debated him, Louis.
This one could go either way, right? Like, is it gonna be over under 10? Ugh.
I think you solved it, man. I think you solved it. Like you figured it out. Ace high trumps all. So like if you have king nine of hearts here, it's like pretty easy. Cause you get clear value targets.
We also only have that one card.
But king eight alerts.
Oh yeah, you don't have king nine, so it'd be king eight. Yeah, king eight is pretty clean.
I think it's a higher percentage of a raise, but not quite high enough because of the 7, and that's only one below our 8. If it were like a deuce,
Well, if you
3,
look at
4.
You can see the reverse hierarchy
I don't
in
know
play
about that.
here. Like, look at ace eight, which is less than king eight, which is less than queen eight, which is less than jack eight. I mean, as they interact more and more with the 9, the more and more the frequency kind of wakes up. Like 10-8's a lot, and then it starts to kind of taper off. But I mean, even 5-8, 6-8. Danny sorted it out. The ace.
Ace. If you look at offsuit, ace 8 and ace 6 do it the most, right? The ones that wrap the 7.
Hmm.
And maybe ace deuce, just the rag.
Mhm.
Very interesting. But you lost.
Why do you want your greatest financial backer to suffer, Louis?
Good question, Alex. Good question. I'll think about that.
That's enough from the peanut gallery.
Okay, whose turn is it? Saeed. Go ahead, Saeed. You wanna raise? Do you wanna raise, Saeed? Da-na-na-na. Do you wanna raise? So
The Ray song.
he says no. Okay. Okay, Saeed. Okay. Alright, Alex. This is too easy for you, although you could probably mess it up anyway.
No, that's a fold.
Too easy.
Still too easy.
Yeah, you can do this one.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Your weird.
Call.
Yeah, huh?
Call.
Alright, Alex. Okay, I know. I know this is one of your leagues. Okay.
Just
Not
call.
only am I gonna take you a point here, I need you to understand. You need to
Oh.
raise some top pairs here, man. You really do. This is like, you really do. There's no other
I'm
way.
considering folding, but just call.
Yeah, you're considering folding. Jesus Christ, Alex.
He's
Think
being
about it.
sarcastic.
I mean, I need him to figure it out. It's a raise.
Sometimes it's like 30% raise or something like
No.
that. Oh, you don't think?
No, I don't.
Why don't you think you ever raise, Alex?
The 10
No
doesn't have
spade?
enough interaction with it to justify it.
Alright, I'll
don't have a
just walk
spade.
you through my thought process. Okay, like 10 is better than
The 10's
7
right
or
smack dab in the
8.
middle.
Yep, 10 does have a lot of interaction. 10 is better than a 7 and 8. There's a lot of attractive properties here with a 10.
We don't have a
Um,
spade. I mean, we could raise. I don't hate raising. Don't get me wrong. It's like we could raise, and then he calls with like 9-6, or he has like 9-8, or all that. He has a ton of stuff that would call. So I don't hate a raise either.
I think
I
you're
just think,
underestimating the width of the button range. The button should be opening extremely wide. What do you think it raises, Danny? What percentage of the time?
Around half.
Half, yeah. See, like I think 30, Danny thinks half. I would not be surprised if it's somewhere right smack dab in the middle of that.
So easy raise.
And the answer is
30%.
30.
we're blasting him.
Primarily,
about 30%. Yeah. Primarily calls, like,
Think about your range, Alex. You're defending all the queens in your row. Okay,
I don't hate your decision to call, but if, you don't see the merit in raising, that's more the thing that, I would be mentally addressing.
Mm.
take a look at Queen 10 off. Is it doing it with a spade much more frequently?
I would say probably is.
so
Yeah,
you
like if
have
it has a
that
spade,
right.
it's
Mm-hmm.
You can do it more with a spade. You knew that. But you still need to find up like it's easy, Alex here. Half of your top pairs are raising, half of them are calling. 50-50. Right? So you
Hmm.
need to find the middle somewhere around like, I don't know. No,
sure, I get it. It's a nice cheeky value raise. I got it.
not that cheeky. It's top pair.
Hey, for what it's worth, Alex, I do a lot of calling with this hand too. I'm probably like almost pure.
Best EV, highest EV
Well,
decision.
now we know. Now we know we can put in the raise.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, oh, Louis. Come on, we would have lost to King Queen.
Alright, who's up? Who's up? B, Mr. Coulter? This is yours, I believe. This is a good one. Cause it's not clear.
Okay. With this one,
Yeah, good luck.
I
Good luck.
I don't know. I'm actually leaning towards the Rays because I mean they don't have a lot of two in their raising range or five. I have all the low cards in there, so I'm gonna go with a raise because I think this hits my range way better than his.
I don't hate your justification at all.
But
I think you painted half of the picture though. The other half is like. Because he doesn't have a 5 and a 2, you are correct. Like you should be raising more, but why would you pick this combo over like,
Well, I would pick it because I mean I got two overs and I got connection to a straight and a backdoor flush. So
right?
I
also,
would think
yeah, see,
That's
now
what I was
I got
fishing
a
at.
lot of dynamics here.
we got
Yeah.
a
That's
high
what I was fishing at.
spade. But also, think about 6-5. You block 6-5 here.
I think it's good, to
Yeah.
be honest. I think it's a good raise.
So
Yeah,
That
I
would be
think it's a
my
good
answer.
raise because I mean 3-4, I get a straight runner with the so it's a
And yeah. And then the other thing is like, if you face aggression after you check raise, like you have an absolute doggy dog trash hand. Like
exactly
you can throw this in the muck so fast and it's
yeah,
like not gonna bother anybody.
exactly.
But
Yeah.
yeah, that was a good one. That was a really good hand.
Yeah, Sammy's on you. Sammy boy?
What was the frequency on the 9-6?
Almost
Like
full.
95%.
Nice.
Raise or call or fold?
He says more than 10%, I would
Okay.
concur, I believe.
Spicy.
Was
Oh,
it
it's
also
so
doing it
close.
with like
It's good, it's
6,
good.
7, 7, 8, 6, 8 stuff?
Louis did not explore the rest of the range.
Feels like we're over bluffing if we do it with all of that. Maybe just with the high card spade. Quote unquote high card.
Basically, like, if you look at, there's a ton of trash in this range. Like 9-6,
we-
8-6, 7-6, all of that trash, 10, 10-6, Jack-6. It just is taking the sixes, it really looks like. The 6 block is just kinda like, doing it.
When you have the high spade, right? That's the way to select it. Yeah.
Yeah, that seems to be the differentiator. The nine of hearts and the six of spades is also like a really popular one. So like blocking the back door and having the flush interaction, but yeah.
Alright, if anyone wants to participate, just write it in the chat or call it out loud. We'll add your name to the queue and we'll play. So anyone wants to try? I see Eric is in here. Eric, you wanna be in?
Alright, I guess this one would be Arnie's if no one's taking,
Yes. Arnie,
Yeah. I think
huh?
through to a straight, through to a flush and an over, there is gonna be some,
Ooh.
maybe some raising
I'm-
here, but I'm
Proud
mostly
of you.
just
I'm
gonna
proud of you,
call.
Arnie. I think this is a
I
better
think it-
raise than a
I think
call.
it's gonna probably be, yeah, this is probably gonna be a raise for sure.
Ooh.
You also have the jack being.
The over.
Jack, yeah, the jack, well, it's also like one of the best overs. Because like you're unblocking some folds from like queen high and like king high that are kind of in a tough spot.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
I think you found a really good one. And the reverse, I mean, they're all very similar frequency, to be honest. King six is about the same as.
Well,
Queen
before I
six.
watched the previous two episodes, I probably would have just had that as a call, like a
Mhm.
full frequency call. But now it's good. Good one.
Quality,
Ooh.
quality play there. Who does this belong to?
Heater. Is on a heater.
Ooh. All right, this is gonna be a tough board to defend. Not a lot of straight stuff to lean on here.
Yeah, king high
Probably
dry.
just gonna fold.
I feel like it's very close, but I think you're right. I feel like it's very close. Because an eight, a nine's good, a queen's good, a heart's good. Oh, see, deceptive.
Oh, nit.
Heater.
It's actually not even that close, to be honest, like 0.58,
Yeah.
0.6.
I felt like it was a call. I'm never raising enough here though.
I think it's just that because it interacts with the seven and the king. The
King,
set, like,
yeah.
if you made it a six, I feel like, the equity might just kind of, fall off.
I don't think so.
Well, try it, king six, three.
Well, then you have more robust leaning on the 4 and the 5, right?
Yeah,
it did.
exactly.
Targeting Jack 10.
It did. It disappeared.
So,
Still does it a bit.
either way, it's a sneaky one. This was a deceptively difficult one, I think.
Yes. Jack nine. I don't raise enough. Jack nine, 10-9. What's the deal here? You want the upper part of the straight or? what
I
are we
think they
doing here?
just interact with the seven and the king very well. 10-9 can turn an eight, it can turn a jack. Gets better hands to fold.
Okay. And then 5-4 here, 6-5. Okay.
Yeah,
I
those
would've
ones,
thought,
yeah,
like
yeah,
Jack
those
10
ones make
is,
sense.
holding what you're trying to make your opponent fold, right? Jack high and queen high.
Oh my goodness.
This is a good one. Don't you dare skip this one because the answer is not clear.
Yeah.
It's a
We
paired
need
board.
interaction. It's a pair board. We need interaction between like the seven and the deuce. It's gonna be very tough to find. We block the
It's kinda tough.
seven. I'm gonna fall for it. I was gonna fold. I was gonna fold, but I get,
What?
if I lose a point here, Galen debated me. I just wanna say that.
Honestly, I think it's a good raise, Louis. I would lose a point here too, man.
Yeah, I was gonna,
Yeah,
Yeah,
get
fold
I was
debated.
gonna fold, but I got debated.
Well, you should look and see which ones are.
You want the over to the 7, the upper dangler, not the lower dangler.
The dangler.
See, that's tough because like some of these middling ones do interact with the deuce also. So like, look at well, three deuces, that 4-3 is the example, 5-4. It is taking some of the middling cards.
You need,
Obviously, like the
8-6.
over is important.
Yeah.
Those probably ones in the middle are probably backdoor flush draws too.
They definitely are, cuz they're on
Yeah.
the suited side, right?
Yeah, like you can see the only 8 that it folds is 8-3.
Yeah, the 8 block is very powerful. That whole 8 block is,
Yeah.
pretty robust, right?
Yeah.
Kinda tricky, like, okay, so if you had 6-4 suited, Louis, like, it becomes much better because you have the additional equity of the back door.
Yeah. Okay. Debated. Too easy. You can do this one, Gavin.
I'm going to play call here.
Okay. Easy.
Yeah. Not too bad.
Is
Ito, are you present, Ito?
Yes.
Alright, what would you like to do with your pair of aces here?
Um, because there is a sweep the pair and A, so I'm gonna big blind raise.
I think you're correct, more than 10% of the time. Oh, okay, so
Disgusting.
I think the concept here is the fact that there's a flush draw, and this is one of our worst offsuit ones, I guess. So you would need the spade interaction. So if you had a spade, it would become much better of a raise. When you look at the off, so you see like the spades are doing it a little bit more than the non-spades.
Really low frequency of raising on the board in general.
Yeah, honestly, and I think it's got to do with the fact that it's ace 10 deuce. He's gonna have a lot of, it's hard for him to not have some kind of additional equity with a gut shot, a pair or something. So, yeah, it's a little deceptive.
Alright. Okay, Danny, what do you wanna do here? Danny? Hello, Danny, what do you wanna do?
You can make oh, it's me on this one.
Yes.
I'm torn between call and fold. We have no spade. We have 2 overs to second pair. Queen 7-4. I mean, we even saw King Jack doing some raising on a board like this before, so like this could have some raising, but no spade. We have King of Hearts. I think this one's tough. King of Hearts, man. All right, let's gamble. Over 10% raise, but not by much.
Oh my
It's
god.
like burgery.
I like your
Um,
thought
no.
process, and I think you just walked a little too far with the aggression. But I think you walked through it and found that you probably should be V-pipping. It is right on the margins.
I think it's your number
okay.
one leak again, cuz you said this is a
I'm
call.
torn between call and fold.
And then you
and
said,
then I
oh,
raised
but I
it.
remember, blah, 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 king jack could be raising, blah, 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 blah. And then you chose raise.
Yeah, I know. It
Yeah,
was a different board. You're
You're
right.
perfectly. Here it is. You knew the right answer. You went for a fancy one.
That's the point of the exercise today.
mhm.
Okay, who do we have
I
here?
think Saeed's up.
Mr. Saeed. Saeed, you're in at 500. You qualified from $5. The button bets into you. What do you do?
Six is good. I agree. Six good.
Six
spade.
good call. Oh no, Saeed, what have you done?
Get debated. This is a tough one, man. See, like these ones are not intuitive. Like I don't have a good way to describe why it wants to do this. Like I
Landmine.
truly don't.
That's how I describe it. Landmine.
Flip a
It's your
coin.
best mix.
Anybody who stood in it was gonna explode.
It is the best 6x, Peter, and I don't disagree. Like, but like if we look at all of the 6x, is that the one heuristic that stays true? Like you see it the most, but 6-4, 6-5. Like, I think it may be just blocking some calls kind of thing, like you're blocking, two pair combos that he might have once in a blue moon or something.
Well, the ace is still an over to the king, and then you're not worried when an ace turns because you have the two pair. 6-4, like when you raise 6-4 here, you're never going to run into like a two pair when you turn your four. Your four is going to be clean.
Okay, now that is some reasonable logic that you walk down and a possible explanation I could buy. Like you have clean outs because he doesn't have a lot of, okay, um. Yeah, does it prefer to have the spade? Will you look at that real quick? On like 6-4, does it prefer to have the 4 of spades? Because then I may be able to describe something. No, offsuit ones. It does prefer to have the 6 of spades, okay, and I think that justification also is partially for what Peter was saying. He doesn't have king 4 offsuit, so by having the 4 of spades, you're blocking two pair combos like Peter was describing. Which means it's basically just to clean out, like we saw that with the deuce the other day, I think. Granted, it still does it with the other combos, but, yeah, pretty interesting.
Alright. Whose turn is it?
I don't know.
I think it's
Peter,
Alex.
or no, Saeed went, so it is Alex.
All right.
Alex the
I don't-
DM. What do you wanna do here, Alex?
Raise
You said raise?
or fold. Raise or fold.
Raise or fold, he says.
Well. It was just a fool. We got you, Alex.
You debated me.
Yes,
I thought it was a trick question. I would just fold this.
yes.
Oh, the triple ace board. I have no idea how to play that board.
Oh man,
Yeah,
that's
I don't know
wild.
what to do.
I would have,
It is,
I would have said call maybe. I guess like
it's a weird one, right?
that's wild.
No. Oh, well.
Oh, see, I
What
don't
do
know,
I
man.
know? What do I
Louis,
know?
with sitting on your high horse with your 4 points, clicking these buttons, getting them wrong. I don't know, man. Like maybe that 4 should be closer to like a 2 or something.
Maybe.
Alright, so ace, ace 7. To be
No
fair,
way.
I would have missed this one. This is
Yeah.
like you said, a landmine.
Yeah, landmine here.
I wouldn't have raised it, but I probably would have called it. But yeah, I wouldn't have expected that big of a raise on that one.
What about this one?
Whose go is it?
It's,
It's mine.
yeah,
This is a good one, I think. Cause I don't know the answer. Every time I say this is a good one, I'm gonna
Okay.
follow it with because I don't know the answer.
I would say this is a raise because my big blind defending range would have more flushes in it. And with the 7 of spades, that gives me that. Plus I have the 7-5, which gives me the backdoor straight. So I'd say a check raise on this one. There's got to
Seems
be
like
more
a-
than 10%.
Seems like an interesting bluff combo.
okay, not sure, let's see.
I don't hate it,
I
to
mean,
be
I mean
honest.
that's something that they're going to be. Oh, I guess not. I would think.
10%?
No. You got it. You got it. You
11.
got
Oh, I
it.
did.
Strong
I did.
size.
Okay, because
You're locked
because
in.
yeah, you got to go bigger because I would think the ace king that just smacks. They got all the good aces and kings, so of course they're going to be c betting that to a certain degree, and especially at a small sizing because it's a monotone board. But I have more flushes, I would think, in the big blind defending range. So
Because there's an ace and a king, I think you're right, because a lot of
yeah,
he has less flushes because the ones that he opens are more ace and king centric, while the ones you call are more, low.
like 7-8, 6-5, 4-3 suited stuff like that. So with the ace and
Right.
king of spades out there, he doesn't have very many flushes. I would think in his range, in the highest, flush draw you could have is a queen. But what queen X of spades is he really raising?
Alright, last question. Okay, when you raise, what is the best hand you think he's folding here?
Best hand I think he's folding.
Yeah, what are you targeting? What are you getting folds from?
Um, any weak ace or king X. From that, and then it's probably the best hand. I think if he has aces or kings or ace king, he might just fall on the knife there and just try to eat it for at least one street. But I think the best, actually, the best hand I think would probably be like a weaker ace or king X.
Right, so like
I've
an
gotten
ace
pocket
five,
aces to
off.
fold
Well, pocket aces would
before.
obviously not be a fold, but
I
like,
don't
let's say
think
ace
any
Yeah,
ace,
five.
I don't think
What
any
about
ace is
ace
folding.
four? Ace four off of
I agree,
like,
Louis. But which kings do we start folding?
I'm more like targeting 6x here.
I would say any
bro,
ace X or king X
I think
without a
kings will
spade
start
is
folding.
folding.
King 8 off.
think-
You don't think king
I
8
think-
off folds?
No,
I think
Can we
what
look?
2
about
red
ace
oh, it's a
nines
big
or
raise, let's see, it's a big raise, it could be a big thing.
ace
To a
four
small
off?
raise, they might, but I think to a big raise, they fold that.
Yeah, I think ace four off and like trashy ace X, you might, yeah, look, ace four off, ace three off, you're seeing a bunch of folds.
Yeah.
Louis over here talking about sixes. Bro, they're folding aces.
Yeah. Cause I'm not folding, so, I mean, I'm a
Well,
station.
as you said to Alex, Louis, I know some of your leaks here, Louis.
I ain't gonna fold, don't try me.
They're under bluffing too, Louis. They're not
But-
doing 7-5, 7 of spades.
They are, but you're not Danny, so don't try it.
Oh, boy. Anyways, that was a fun hand.
Sammy,
Alright, who's?
looking for
Sammy's
one
up.
for Sammy, here it is. Sammy, what do you wanna do? Looks like a landmine to me, Sammy. But to me, it's a bit easy. I know what to do. I want to. Sha-la-la-la. A-la-la-la-la long. A-la-la-la-la long, long, ling, long, long, long. Yeah, raise with the jack of spade. I think that's good. I think that's pretty good heuristic, Sammy. Well played. Arnie. Are you here, Arnie?
We're here.
Okay. Arnie, it's time for redemption.
I think I've got the last two right.
Yes,
I think we're just gonna call here.
that's pretty strong, I think.
Got a marginal made hand and go see a turn.
Peter, two pair,
Oh, yes.
bottom and top.
Yeah, this is a typical hand that does a lot of calling in range construction, top and bottom pair. But I still think it's gonna hang around and craze more than 10%. Right?
You said more than 10?
He
I
said
don't know.
raised more than 10, but mainly call.
I'm glad it's not mine.
Pure raise. I would not be pure raising this combo.
Well, you got it.
Can we look at the range? Like, again, we saw a lot of pure calling top and bottom the other day. Is that maybe against under the gun? We need more action calls, and now that we're against button again, we can just go more ham.
I think it's also a stack depth thing, Danny. I think if we drop it down to 40, you might see some of these heuristics coming into play a little bit more.
Would you click it down so we can take a peek, Louis, if that's the case?
All two pairs are pure here. And, two pairs are still pure.
It looks like the
Ace-five,
same
Is it
range.
position or the board?
Um,
Like,
You no longer have 8-5 in range, but the suited one is still pure. Yeah, maybe it is like under the gun kind of situation or something.
Deeper stacked, we also have the sets to protect us. Right? Like once we go down to 40, we start ripping sets. So we don't have the pairs as often.
Yeah, if you look at pocket eights is still like, not very prominent in this range, but you found it. It's a raise.
Right for me.
Too easy, I think.
skip.
Not too easy.
Not too easy. What are you doing?
Whose turn is it?
It's your turn.
It's you.
Oh my goodness.
What are you gonna do, Louis?
Gonna raise.
Good.
Easy breezy, right? Because I thought like you need interaction between the 8 and the 4. That's pretty much it.
Mhm. You also interact with the 2, you interact with the hearts, you
Yeah.
get better hands to fold, you
Yeah.
got overcards to the 4, it checks just a ton of boxes.
Yeah. Alright, what do you
Uh,
wanna do here?
Konstantinos?
No, that's you.
Oh, is he not here anymore?
No,
Oh, got it. I mean, we have 3 to a straight, 3 to a flush, top pair. I would imagine this is going to
I'm
be
gonna give you a point
more
here.
than 10%.
Okay, I gave you a point before you answered. Oh,
Close.
oh,
It's very close. But a point all the same.
is Ito present? Tough one,
Um,
tough one. No chances for you, Ito.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think it has to be the fold.
it's
Oh,
close. It's
no, no, no.
994. So you're gonna have to expand your range a little bit. I think this one's not easy, but I would say it's probably mixing folds. I don't think he's completely wrong. No, if it's calling, pure call, pure call, pure call. Honestly, this is a very hard one. This is,
Difficult one, yeah. No chances for you, Ito.
there's a few things baked into this one that make it kinda tricky.
The drier it is, the more high cards you defend, right?
Right.
Yeah, the problem is he's opening offsuit nines, so like he's got lots of nines in his range too.
Danny!
Is Ashwin gone?
Yes.
Okay. Definitely a VPIP. We have the gutter with the overs and the high card spades, so that checks a lot of good boxes for raising at least some frequency. I'm gonna say like 40% call, raise the rest for mainly a big size.
Okay, nice one.
Mixing small and big.
We asked Saeed.
Saeed's a champion. He's gonna get this one right.
Raise more than 10. He didn't even think about it. Wow,
High low combo.
wow. Such a strong strategy. That must be
Yeah, right.
how he
Well, one
won so
thing,
much money in the 500.
you also clicked the small raise button there.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that it didn't raise small at all, it raised nothing but large. Ace,
Yeah.
king texture
Yeah,
is another. So like ace, king, when it's like, the range is good for them, your check raise strategy needs to become more polar.
big sizes.
So, yeah, less raising with larger sizings. Something I'm trying to incorporate more into my game.
And here we're not trapping top and
Good.
bottom either, but that's maybe because we never have top two.
Yeah, I think that would probably be part of the mystery there.
Should we skip auto calls?
Well, see, they're not always auto calls, and I think honestly, it depends who's going. Whose turn is it?
Yours.
Oh, yeah, skip it. It's too easy. No, it's not. You didn't just go. Who just went?
I think it's Alex.
Alex's turn.
Oh, that's right. Alex.
Wow, this just looks like a pure call.
Oh, yeah.
No raising.
Alright, give him another one. It's,
No, it's okay. It's Alex. He deserves it. He didn't fold. We're happy. Good, Alex.
yeah,
Good
yeah,
example.
yeah, yeah.
Still getting barbecued by the ace.
This is a good one for Mr. B. Coulter. Coulter? If he's still around.
To be Colton. Is that Bill?
Nah, not Bill.
Okay.
Let's see. I think this is more than a 10% raise.
Okay, walk us through why.
Well, with the Jack 10 for one, I do have backdoor straight, backdoor flush possibilities with two
Good.
overs,
Good.
and also with the somewhat low disconnected board, it's going to hit me more, so I'm going to have more like 6 deuce, 8-6,
Good.
kind of hands. So I got more 2-pair combos. I got more low connecting cards. So I could be on a straight draw, flush draw, all kinds of things. So I think this would make a good one to raise.
I'm convinced. Are you using big sizing or small sizing or large sizing?
I would say a bigger size with this one just because it doesn't hit too much of the button's raising range. I mean on his range. So I'd say maybe like a medium to big size on the raise, and then if they come over. Yeah.
I'm convinced. It sounds good and it works out.
Yeah,
Very good. Whose turn? Sammy? Raise this. I think I like your answer. I think I like your answer.
very spicy, Sammy, very spicy.
It's got reasonable backdoor stuff, like, it's got some stuff going on here, but,
I don't think
it's
it's
tough.
good.
I'm gonna dispute. I'm gonna say you only raise the hearts and when you have offsuit with a spade.
Yeah,
Okay, let's confirm, let's confirm. I think your mind is in the right place all the same.
Yeah, I think you're gonna
I think it's
lead
very
by
close.
raising a 7, and then you're gonna lead by raising a 9 too. Right? Like I think you're just gonna have stuff that pulls more from the raising category at the top of the range here, and less with the 4.
Not really doing it with a 6, is it?
no,
Except for 2 pair. I guess it's like too squarely in the middle of range here. You don't need to go for the mergy stuff. It does that more.
Excuse me.
It actually doesn't do it with a 3 either. Pete, what were your thoughts again?
We just have like a lot of our bluffs are gonna come when we hold a 7 or a 9 in our hand here. And so like the 4 is just not gonna be something that we pull a lot from, right? For our bluffs.
But check out 5-4. 5-4 looks good. 5-4 offsuit even looks good.
Mhm.
6-4 is activating a little bit. I don't think it's the craziest thing. I mean, this
So
is, these are
straight
big,
draw or 7 or 9.
right?
Yeah, but like 5-4 is also open-ended, which is much more robust equity. Like we're gonna be raising a bunch of gut shots and stuff and one over.
Right, it's deceptive,
It also has no
it's
showdown
deceptively.
value.
I
And
mean,
its
5,
outs are really
4.
right.
Yeah, it doesn't have showdown value. We were looking at the 6 particularly.
Yeah, like 5-4 compared to 6-4. You don't have a pair.
That's right, yeah, the 6. Yeah, I mean, we've been seeing today bottom pair turning into a bluff and raising from middle pair. It's just interesting trying to identify those textures. I guess that one was connected enough to the point where, we didn't have to start pulling out of that bucket. Anyways, Arnie, I think it's your turn. Is
This
that
is
where
an
we're at?
interesting one here.
Yep.
We've got, if we raise this one, we're gonna have a lot of barrels on the turn to continue. But at the same time, we've got a pretty bad hand. But I think this one will probably raise more than 10%.
I like it. I think it's good.
yes, sir.
This should be good with the gut shot, right?
Yeah. It's a easy one to
No pair.
pitch if you find any, continued aggression. Gets better to fold. Alright, 5 Peter, a good one.
Yeah, alright.
Oh yeah. All right. So we don't have a 9 or a 10, which is the things we want to raise the jack most with. We don't have a spade. Blocking continues. We have a heart, but not such a significant portion here. This is just going to go in my check call bucket. I'm going to raise this less than 10% of the time.
Let's go.
Good. Good. What are you gonna do, Louis?
We're gonna
Louis?
raise. Gonna raise.
I think you got you baited. I think you're too wide. It's close,
Well-
but I think it's,
I need
You already-
interaction between the jack and the 7 with the 10.
Okay,
I got a
Yep, that's
4
good.
that can go with the 6. I got a backdoor flush. I got overs to the 7. I get
It's
better
close.
hands to fold.
It's very close. I think it may lean fold though, but stick with your
Yeah,
convictions.
interest you in a fold?
Okay, so if it was a 5, if it was a 5 and a queen, or let's say well, an 8 and a 10's too easy. I think you might start seeing it come from the 5s.
Yeah, that's what I was
Maybe-
thinking too. If it was 10-5.
Yeah, let's look at 10,
Or
5.
no.
So you see 8, 5 is a lot. 10, 5 is still folding. Queen 5 is doing it, king 5, cause they have the over. 9, 5 is doing it. Yeah, so a 9, it's got direct equity, so it's kind of a semi bluff, right? Cuz an 8 gives you a straight, while a 9 or a 10 would still give you, it would improve your equity. It's close, like if you look, you're right at the fringe, the margins there. So, it's not an easy one.
Yeah, you just have a lot of hands that are marginal made here. So you just have a lot of hands that are going to continue. And so you're bluffing a little bit less in proportion to how much you're calling here. Like you're only bluffing about 15% of the time, calling for 50. So it's like 3.5 to 1. So you're gonna have better bluffs than this.
Yeah,
Right? Pull from the 8, pull from the 9, right? Pull from the queen.
alright.
On a drier board, like if it were 7, 6, 6, 7, 6 deuce, I don't know, maybe you could go for it. But this one, it's not quite dry enough.
Then
We have better stuff.
You're gonna pull less from the queen as the over to the jack then, right?
I think you missed a point there. LP.
He doesn't take points away from himself.
Huh? Yes, I did.
Arnie's trying to get you.
Oh, yeah. Gavin.
Chance to
What do you
tie
wanna go
LP.
Feels close. I don't think we're gonna raise, cuz the ace jack nature is gonna make it more, polar. And I don't think this is gonna qualify for a nice polar raise, but having direct equity to a straight here and an over to the jack is gonna lead me to calling. It's just too good to outright fold. So,
good.
yeah.
Could you check Queen of Spades 10?
Think with one spade in your hand, you're raising.
I think with Queen 10 specifically, yeah, but not with King 10 or King Queen.
You did with
Yeah,
the
you're
spade?
right. Yeah, it's
Locked
good with
in.
the-
But not with king 10 because it's still a showdown.
You don't raise king 10 or king queen.
Yeah, like we said though, really polar strategy.
Is it me again?
I'd say Ito, but not this one.
This one's hard, yeah. Gotta give him an
Yup.
easier one than the, jack 3-3 with king 9.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, this is not a bad one. I think. Okay, so what do you wanna do here, Ito?
So, I think since the swift pair is very low, so because of that, I'm gonna call.
I think you're right. I think you're right. This is not good enough to raise, and it's too good to fold because you have a
Yep.
pair. Especially it being better than the 2. It's better than the 2, so you have to continue. And,
Oh, my score is minus.
not anymore. Or is
Nope.
it? I don't know. Maybe it's not.
Oh, it was good. It was,
Oh man, they're trying to get me.
Yeah, they really are.
It's very windy and I'm outside. Can you hear me okay?
Don't buy time. Answer.
More than 10%.
We got him. Oh, no, we don't.
Who got who? Who got who?
Who got who? Who?
It would have got me for sure.
3, 4,
Seven.
5, 6. I mean, oh yeah, sevens just for you.
Alright,
Okay, Saeed. An easy one for you.
is it easy?
Yeah.
It is easy.
Alex.
Me.
Pocket eights. What do you do with eights? You raise?
Raise pre-flop.
Oh,
Good answer.
it would have got me anyway, though. You scammed me.
Find a tough one for Mr. Coulter.
Yeah, he's on
Just-
fire.
Just
Yeah, he's
trying to
on
do
fire.
that because the scores are even.
Yeah.
Man, it's been
So
so
need
good.
to find you a landmine. Ah, here comes one. Here comes one. What do you wanna do here?
Oh man, that's kind of ugly. All right. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna raise that just simply because I got the open ended. So yeah,
Okay,
I like your answer. I tell you, we got 5 high. What are we gonna do, man?
yeah. I mean, it's raise fold if they come back over top probably, but I mean,
okay.
It's interesting. It wants to use the bigger size. It wants to step on the gas a little more.
Right.
hey, because the ace is coming.
Yeah.
Who does this belong to? Sammy?
Sammy,
Enjoy your fun, Tammy. Have a good time.
easy one, Sammy, for you.
He says ace high. He's going for the call.
Oh my goodness, this I think could be a good race. Hmm,
In the pits, Louis. Yeah, you're gonna pull your raises from your fours and your sevens first. Where you get down there.
alright, Arnie. What do you wanna do? Here, what do you wanna do here?
Want to do here? Don't know if I want to get blown off this hand. If he goes over top of us. I know we got the backdoor flush. I sort of just want to see a turn, but I could see us check raising this more than 10%. Just because we're gonna have a lot more here. So yeah.
Good answer.
Ooh, on fire, Arnie.
Definitely not finding as many check raises as I need in my game until all the study sessions this week. So it's been really, really good this
Yeah,
week.
this would be Peter's turn. Peter
Oh,
on a heater.
so this is a bad spot. We don't have any blockers to a relevant spade here. We don't have a pair to defend with, but we have a draw, so we have a hand that can improve. I am going to check raise at very low frequency, but it might even start folding this hand. I don't think the call is a good option.
So you say
Interesting
what?
answer.
Raise or
It's
fold?
gonna raise more than 10%, but it wouldn't surprise me if it's gonna fold primarily too.
Nah, it's a majority call, but you found the raise.
Thank goodness.
I'm surprised it raises that much with that much implied odd, reverse implied odds on that one.
I would raise faster than,
You need to raise a hand that can improve. So like sets really like to raise there, and the straight draw really likes to raise. Because when you can still improve the class of hand and still get better.
Slow your
numbers.
clicking down, Louis.
oh,
Mhm.
nah, you can't let you get away with this one, right?
Well, you had probably one of the easiest ones we've seen in
Yes.
a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he didn't even like say anything, like
He
it was
just-
just
he just- he
I
conversation
just gave
turbo
himself a
raise, it
point.
was the easiest raise in the world. I took the point, I stole it.
Okay, so this one is like, I see you got it already on the call button, man, but
Yeah,
like.
do you ever raise your deuce? here?
7-4 deuce, okay, so there's straight draws on both ends of it. So I don't know if we necessarily need to turn bottom pair into a bluff, considering he doesn't really have a lot of 7X.
Listen, we need a tougher one than this for you.
Fine, click call, go next. I'll try again.
You can do this one instead.
I'm not gonna get, you're not gonna get me on this one. 60
It's
big blinds are
tougher
just playing
slightly.
call.
Just
Yeah,
a call?
slightly, yeah, I'm calling.
Okay.
I have to earn my points around here, Louis.
Yeah,
The
me
hard
too.
way.
Me too. Sometimes I still won. What do you want from me? Ito.
Yes.
Okay, here you go, Ito. You got second pair.
Oh, it is. Call is a good option, I think.
Yes.
This one is a little deceptive. Okay, yeah,
Oh,
but you're right. You're good. You're good. Like I was gonna say, there may be some sneaky landmine behavior going on in there, but you're right. Good job. Alright, Danny,
Danny.
don't get got.
Who, me?
Don't get
Yes.
got.
Me? Oh boy, I don't think we care that we don't have a spade. I think it's still more than 10%.
I think I agree with you.
Ooh.
It's 3-3 deuce, man. It's like, it's hard to have a hand here.
Saeed, what do you do here?
We gotta.
He said easy fall. I don't know.
Alright, enjoy your
Go through.
donuts, Danny. We'll catch you on the flip side of things.
Oh, Saeed.
I thought this one, honestly, I thought this was a raise.
I thought it was a
truly-
crazy raise with 9-6. I was gonna do it too, but no.
Guys
Alex,
have
the
a fluid
degen.
water cooler.
Oh god. Fold.
Yeah, not this one. Wait,
Off the
That one
hook
didn't
there.
count. Okay.
this one, do this one. This is perfect for you.
Go.
Alex.
I think you might
Oh.
raise, Alex.
I said
Alex.
call, damn you.
I
said
I
call.
don't wanna take away a point from you. Think again.
He
Oh my
said call.
god.
He's sticking with his convictions.
Alex,
Oh
man,
my-
you need to raise some sixes. I'm trying to.
It's only
explain to you
0.1 EV
The
difference.
same damn thing over and over and over and over.
It's only a
And you just
0.1
won't get-
difference. Oh yeah, such a huge
You need
mistake.
to-
It's
you
a
need to
fucking
raise
0.1
You're gonna
EV
make him
difference.
rage. You're gonna make him rage. He's gonna lose his mind, Alex.
Alex. I don't wanna take away this point, Alex, but I have to.
You made me do this, Alex.
Yes. Mr. B Colton. Mr. B
Yes,
Colton.
sir.
Yes.
Okay, this is me. Yeah, we're raising this one.
Are
Oh,
you now? I think we got
Oh.
him. I think we got him.
we got it.
We're raising this. Oh
Finally,
no, just the
finally.
call.
Fine.
Man,
We got him.
dang.
So I think
figured with the backdoor flush, I had a raise potential there.
The
I
deuce
guess
is
not.
not high enough. You need
I think
better
it's
jacks.
yeah, it's your blocker. Your deuce is so inconsequential, it protects the call range.
Queen jack, queen
Mm.
jack, jack
You see the
nine.
three, you see the four, the three, the deuce, they're all below the five, so they're gonna be the ones.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
Even jack sevens in there like playing call really.
Alright. Okay. Sammy, your turn. Raise more than 10.
I
Alright.
concur. Oh, it's so close.
Oh, Sammy,
It's
I'm
good,
sorry
it's
for
good,
you.
it's, no, it's good.
Yeah, it's
89
Oh,
point-
Sammy, Sammy, you got it.
10.9.
He's good,
You
he's
got
good, he's
it
good.
by the. Alright,
We're in there, boys.
alright, so well played, everybody, but now we have a tie.
Sudden death.
Sudden death. Alright,
Dang, I would have been the winner.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
alright, so who's going first?
You're at the top.
Okay, too
Alright,
easy, right?
here.
Too
This,
easy,
I don't know, man, I don't know.
too easy. You want me to score here? I can do it.
Alright, fine, call and get to the next one.
Too easy.
Okay. Too easy.
Yeah. I can
This
do it.
this feels too easy, man. Just click the raise button.
I can do it.
I bet you can.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I can.
Okay, we can do this one, I think.
Okay, I'm just gonna fold.
I think you're right, yeah.
Ooh,
I think it qualifies. It's a little tricky.
I got
but
it wrong 3 times like this today. So
Yeah, I think that's fair. Okay, so put me on the block then. Let's go. Oh, king, queen, and we have two pair.
feels a
Now,
little easy, but okay, go ahead.
Why did I get removed from the list?
Cause
good.
it's a tie for the winner.
Oh, okay. We're in the tournament round now.
So I know it's paired, so that's gonna like push us towards like defending by check raising, but it's a king, queen.
Yeah.
And we have the worst queen.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just playing call here. Like maybe
Oh,
you
tricky
got me.
odds.
Maybe you got me.
Oh my goodness, buy a hair.
Boom.
Buy a hair.
Alright, Said, what we got?
Saeed, are you falling? What are you gonna do, Saeed? Oh, he's raising. He's not even thinking about it.
Easy raise. Alright, got it. Got it. Alright, so everyone survives. Next round. I think this qualifies. What are you gonna do?
Fold.
Fine.
Oh,
Boom! He's dead. He's
yeah.
down.
Oh my god. Man down.
Man
Or maybe
down.
not, maybe not, cuz you guys could screw up again.
I guess that's true. If we both lose, then you're still like,
Alright,
okay.
go ahead.
Um,
King of spade.
I'm going to fold.
Oh,
No raise.
oh, you got,
Oh,
oh no. Oh no. Oh no, you won in
Alright,
second.
Said. Said's on the block. What are you gonna do, Said?
Ah,
Too easy. Okay.
not this, right?
Oh, man,
I
come
could have been it,
on.
right? Could have been it.
I said okay, cause I knew it was close. It's okay. We'll do another one. Said got off the hook on that one. I think that was gonna be an execution.
You wanted to do it. Do this one instead. Said.
Alright, what are you gonna do, Said? Ooh, I think we got him. We got him. We got him. I win.
Oh,
I
wow,
win.
we got a winner here.
We got a winner.
Ah,
Yeah, that even I
Saeed,
call
what
that
are you
one.
doing?
Saeed, you fucked
Alright,
up.
Galen wins. Congrats, Galen. Thanks a lot for coming, everybody. See you guys
Thank
on the
you. I
Discord.
would like to thank